today, it is currently Friday, and on the agenda today, I would love to just be able to wrap up my work for the weekend so that it's not looming over my head or anything. So we'll do that. We'll have a nice office session. I did work on my laptop a bit this morning outside, which was so lovely. The weather is beautiful. It's definitely warming up, but this morning was nice and cool and breezy. And then later today, once we wrap up work, I actually am hosting a little pajama party for one of my sweet friends. So most of the afternoon and early evening will be spent prepping for that. I gotta decorate, gotta prep all the food. So we have quite the agenda. I have a cute little DIY cake enhancement also. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I think that'll be really fun. So that'll be nice. The past couple of days, I have been so introspective and really deep in my thoughts, which can be a beautiful thing for growth and just self-reflection and self-discovery. I don't know, all of those life things, but it's also been very exhausting just to be in my thoughts so much. So I'm excited for our girls' night tonight, and I'm looking forward to spending the day with you. We'll definitely do a garden update as well because the peppers are growing. We almost have half of a jalapeno growing, so lots of exciting things. But again, I'm really looking forward to spending time with you all. Before we carry on with our computer work session, I want to do a quick haul of all of the fun goodies I purchased for tonight. So this is mainly a fun Trader Joe's haul of things that I wouldn't necessarily pick up, but are great fun appetizers, snacks, dips, etc. They really have the most unique things, so I always love going there, especially for hosting. And then I also went over to Target to grab a few things, as well as Publix, which is our grocery store chain here in the southeastern region. So we have a little hodgepodge, and I was thinking of what food theme we should go for the party. And since it's a pajama party, I was thinking, oh, breakfast for dinner would be really good. But then it felt very limiting, and I was also thinking that pizza would be great because I just think of pizza when I think of slumber parties. So I just kind of have a hodgepodge of yumminess here. Really no rhyme or reason or theme to this food. It's just a bunch of yummy snacks. Okay, so we'll start with all the Trader Joe's stuff. I picked up this cheese platter, which is great. A wonderful assortment. It makes it really easy on me because it's already ready to go. And then also the cracker assortment. I love having all the different options. It's great. And then we also got some of the meats for the cheese charcuterie board. And I did pick up these rosemary Marcona almonds for the board as well. These are so good and pair incredibly beautifully with cheese. So I love picking up these. And then I also picked up these organic corn chips, and they're the dipper style. So they work really well with guac, which I'm gonna make some guac, and then also salsa. This is the salsa I picked up. The cowboy caviar. It's so yummy. It's very chunky. So if you don't like chunky salsa, skip this one, but I really enjoy it. So hopefully the other girls will as well. And then I'm gonna do a big veggie tray. I just feel like having the veggies, it's a great contrast to all the other stuff and the sweets we'll have. So I picked up these rainbow carrots. They're so beautiful. I love these. I love rainbow carrots. We're growing rainbow carrots in the garden and they have some sprouts, but I hear carrots are really difficult, so we'll see. But Trader Joe's always has them for us. And then we have the mini peppers as well, and mini cucumbers. Everything is cuter when it's miniature. And then we have celery. They didn't have any mini celery, so we have the regular celery. And then I got this vegan tzatziki dip. I thought that would be really good. And the birthday girl, she doesn't love dairy, or it doesn't agree with her, so that's a great option. And she loves like Greek food, so that'll be good. And then for frozen appetizers, I got these little mini pizzas. I got 2 boxes of these, so we'll have plenty. Thought that was cute. They remind me of the pizza bites or bagel bites. What are they called? Pizza bites? I'll put a picture of the ones that just bring me back to childhood. And then we have the mac and cheese bites. These are yummy. And then I got these big soft pretzels. I only got 1 pack, so there's only 4 of them in here, but I figured we could share them and try them. But I thought they were kind of fun sleepover energy. And then I also got sweet potato fries. This is kind of like a backup. I don't know for sure if I'll go ahead and put these out. I don't want to make it like overwhelming, but these are so good. And then those are all the Trader Joe's. Actually, I got this at Target, I believe. And then all the rest is Trader Joe's fun items. And then, oh wait, I forgot one. So these are the Way More chocolate chip cookies. And they are delicious. Brandon and I enjoyed a few of them yesterday once I got home from the store. So good. Okay, and then at Publix, we also stole one of these, but these are the best cookie dough baked cookies ever. The Sweet Lorraine's. They're so good, and they're crafted with clean ingredients, and this is the fudgy brownie flavor. It's delicious. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, peanut and tree nut free. So I don't even know how she creates these. They're so incredible, even though they don't have any of those dietary restrictions, or dietary elements. So that's amazing. And then I also got these Grillo's fresh pickles because they're really, really great. And my friend who introduced me to this is who the party's for, so she loves these. And I thought the chip version is very easy to snack on. And then for the cake, so I purchased this already made cake. It's a vanilla cake, and it already looks really beautiful. This is from Publix, which they have a great bakery. But we're gonna zhuzh it up a bit and add some flair. So I saw this inspiration on TikTok. I'll put the video on top so you can kind of see, and I'll put the username of the woman who created it. So essentially she had a pretty basic cake, and then she added little design with pink frosting. So I picked up this strawberry pink frosting, and then she added raspberries and she added flowers. So we did get some flowers, but I think I'm actually going to use some flowers from the garden to add on top. So that's the vision. And then the last thing I got from Trader Joe's yesterday are these flowers, which, oh my goodness, they're so beautiful. We have these unicorn baby's breath, which I am confused if these are dyed or painted or if they're just naturally that color. I don't know. I find it hard to believe that this is how they are grown, but it's possible. I tried to look it up, but didn't really find much info. So if you know, please let me know what you found out. But I also got these cute little ones as well. So just add a nice happy element to the kitchen. Just finished wrapping up all the computer work that I needed to get done today, so that feels amazing. And now we can start just laying stuff out for the party. I'm trying to decide what order I should do stuff in because I feel like it always takes me longer than expected to get everything set up. So I definitely don't want to feel super rushed because it's already 1:30 and people are coming over at 7. So I just know the day is gonna fly by. Thankfully it's a pajama party though, so I don't really need to get ready. I just need to change to pajamas. Like myself, I don't need to get myself ready, just the home. So I think I'm gonna start out with blowing up the balloons because it could take a while. So I have this balloon banner, this happy birthday balloon banner. This is what it looks like. It's gold foil. And when I purchased this, I've used this multiple times and I just reuse it whenever we have our birthday around here. But when I first purchased this, I thought it was gonna be way smaller. I thought it would just be like kind of more of a miniature, like this big, happy birthday. But no, this is huge. It takes up like the whole wall. I typically put it in front of the windows, which I think I'll just do that again. I think I'll put it over the windows again because I don't really have many options because it's so large. So I think we should start with this because it takes a while and I want to blow them all up, but I don't want to hang the banner yet because in the past it's fallen down a few times because I just tape it. I don't really have another way to do it. Or last time, maybe I did it on the curtain rod. I don't know, but we'll start with blowing them up. And I have a tire pump in our car. So I think I'm gonna try to use that instead of physically blowing into each balloon because I might faint by the end. Because again, there's a lot going on here. So we'll head out to the car and try to blow them up. And then I also have some of these yellow balloons that maybe I'll use, just kind of depends on time. That'll be a lower priority. And then I also just pulled out some of the Valentine's Day decor because I feel like that totally goes with the theme. So we have this heart pillow and heart blanket that I will put on the couch. And then I also have this pink letterboard. So the last time I used it was for my Grammy's birthday. So I just need to switch out the name, which will be really simple. And then we can put that on the kitchen island or something. So we'll start by doing this and then see what else we want to do next. Inflator I used for a few of the balloons, but honestly it doesn't really seem that much more efficient, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it with my own human air, but here it is in case you're curious. The balloons have been inflated. I am having a little bit of difficulties with these two. They're being a little problematic. I think the plate, the little hole where you blow it up is ripped a bit. So I tried to add tape, but it didn't really help much. So I'll try to add a bit more air closer to the party, and then same with this one and hope for the best. At least for the Y, which is the worst one, that'll be on the end of both words. So hopefully less noticeable, but not too bad for reusing these multiple times. The dishes or the apps that I forgot to tell you that we're making tonight is bruschetta, and I purchased a French loaf and a bunch of tomatoes. It's so simple. I believe it's just tomatoes, basil, salt, olive oil, bread, and that's it. But you do have to drain the tomatoes for a while so that they're not super juicy and soggy once you serve the bruschetta. So I'm gonna get started on that so it has plenty of time to drain and it'll be super yummy. I definitely wanna have that as a little snack before the party even begins. Veggie tray is finished. I love how colorful it is. And I added a little bit of garnishes, some flowers, and some flowers over here. So I'm gonna pop that in the fridge and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, now let's work on our cake enhancement. So this is the TikTok that I mentioned that I really was inspired by. So she added these cute little frosting dollops, and then a lot of raspberries and cute little, I think those are chamomile, but I'm just gonna add daisies. So that's the plan. It looks pretty simple. And I already showed you the cake, so I'm just gonna start with adding my frosting to a piping bag. And I have a few different attachments, and I'm trying to figure out which one emulates the one that she used the most. I think 2D. I think this one. I think it'll be cute either way, but I just love how this turned out. It just adds so much dimension and elevates it relatively simply. We'll see how it turns out, but I am definitely not an expert cake decorator whatsoever, but I feel like this is something that I could do as well. So let's give it a try. so far. It is cute, but not as cute as the one who inspired me, but I think it's still a really fun idea. And we still have to add the flowers, which I feel like will take it next level. So let's go out to the garden and get some daisies. He's been watching me as I did the cake, just wanting me to drop a dollop of frosting or something. But let's go get the daisies, and then we also need to get some basil for the bruschetta. So let's take a little garden run and we'll do the update while we're there. Daisies are looking sad as always, pretty much. I watered them this morning. I just think they're super thirsty, but again, I shouldn't have put them right next to the cosmos because the cosmos do not like a lot of water. So thankfully they seem to recover though every time I water, and then they just get kind of sad and then recover and then sad and then recover. These are the daisies that I'm gonna clip for the cake. And don't worry, I'm gonna tell everybody not to eat them just because they're not the edible variety. Like, they're fine to put on the cake, but yeah, I don't think they would taste very yummy. Not that flowers, even the edible flowers that I've had, and orchids, I've eaten orchids before when they're on a fancy dish. They're never like insanely delicious in my opinion. They're fun, but oh my, look at this beetle on that flower. Oh no, is that a good beetle or a bad beetle? Ay, 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 I gotta look into that. Okay, and then over here we have quite a bit of wildflowers sprouting, so that's exciting. And this one is a zinnia, and it's looking like it's growing, happy. And there's definitely zinnias in this mixture as well, I'm pretty sure. And then we have 2 sunflower sprouts getting taller and taller each day. And then our herbs are looking pretty good, except our cilantro. It's getting kind of spotty in some areas. Some looks totally fine, but some kind of has some spots. So I need to prune that. And then over here, we do have a bit of carrots. Oh my, what is Palmer doing? He's just rolling around. What are you doing, buddy? What you doing? He loves it out here. And then the carrots are super hard to see, but we have a little bunch over here. So that's exciting. And then we have a couple right here. Oh, where are they? Right there. They're just really thin and fragile, so it's hard to see. I think we have one right there. So not a whole lot going on in the middle section, but we have some sprouting here and there. And then the peppers are probably the most exciting, which I did buy these pretty mature already, but they are starting to flower and produce fruit. So on the jalapeno pepper, the jalapeno plant, we have the baby jalapeno right here. I mean, how incredible is that? So basically, once it starts flowering, it'll transition from a flower to the pepper fruit. And it's crazy because a lot of the garden experts, they tell you to pluck the flowers when your plant is still maturing because you want it to have enough, you want it to be big enough to support many peppers, which I just had a really hard time doing because it's so sad to me to pluck the pepper flower that'll grow a plant. So I didn't do a great job, but hopefully they'll still produce and be able to carry a few peppers. And then look at our red bell pepper plant. That is an actual pepper coming through. That is so incredible. And we have another one right next to it. A great little duo right here. So that is just really cool to witness. And then over in our lettuce and kale bed, we have quite a bit of kale still sprouting. Not a ton of growth, but hopefully they seem to be doing the right thing. And then also one lettuce right here. So hopefully that we'll see more action there soon. It actually turned out super, super cute. It's just much elevated with the flowers and fruit and the pink little dollops. I really, really love it. I'll add candles, and I need to make like a banner with her age or something because that would also take it to the next level. But yay, I'm happy I did that. Meanwhile, Brandon's making us an iced coffee afternoon treat. What is this concoction?
Decaf, caffeinated. What else I'm gonna have?
Starbucks?
Iced coffee.
Wow, triple
threat macadamia milk. It's happening.
Wow, wow, a Brandon original. You're just coming up with all the concoctions.
Taste test.
Beautiful. It's my first time trying the triple threat coffee. Oh, that's nice. That's strong. That's really good. That's really good. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, I like how it still has a tiny bit of milk, but the milk doesn't feel like it's watering it down at all because
there's less ice and less milk than you normally put.
It's good. Also, this week, or next week, I really want to film a coffee recipe video. It has been too long since I did a coffee recipe video. So I'm thinking we'll do like cereal milk latte kind of recipe, maybe a peanut butter coffee kind of recipe. I have some ideas. And then recently when we went to the beach for the day, we had a frozen banana coffee. And it was good. It wasn't my favorite, but it was good. So I kind of want to try to recreate that because that could be fun for summer. So I'm brainstorming, but stay tuned for that. Coming soon. Okay, the beetles on the Cosmos are flower chafers, and I'm trying to figure out if they're good or bad. I mean, I would think they're bad. They're just eating my flower. Oh, it's crazy how pests find the way to the garden so quickly. Oh my goodness, there's 2 of them. And it's just sucking up all of the pollen. Okay, here's the finished product. It's hard to show you because it's so backlit, but it looks cute, a little lopsy-daisy, but it'll do. Okay, I'm sitting on the couch for a bit, still working on my iced coffee and about to bring my laptop in the living room so that I can do some work comfy style and stay a little cozier as we rest a bit before the party. So I finished everything that we could prep ahead of time, and everything else is pretty much stuff I need to set out beforehand. Actually, I need to set up the slipper craft. I showed it in a few vlogs ago that I ordered these plain spa slippers and little patches that we can decorate it with. So I need to make a little craft station. But yeah, everything was pretty much set. And I was thinking to myself, I've really evolved as a host, and I hope I continue to evolve because I am someone in my head. The idea of planning and hosting a party is so fun, but then when it comes down to actually doing it, I get a little overwhelmed. But today I've actually felt really good. I have a list and everything, and I'm not like overdoing it. I feel like I've done that in the past where I have all of these ideas of what I want the party to be like or what I want to do, and then I overdo it and overcomplicate it and just make far too much work on myself, where by the end of the day when the party actually is, I'm just so tired and want to curl up on the couch. So I'm definitely learning and hopefully growing as a host and hopefully becoming more chill and relaxed when it comes to hosting. But I definitely believe it's something that takes finesse and practice, and hopefully I'll just grow in that aspect over time. But I'm excited for tonight. I don't know all of the girls that well because they're all of the birthday girls' best friends. So we have a few mutual friends, but I don't really know all of them. So that's kind of another element too. I feel like most comfortable with my closest group of people, obviously, but it'll be really sweet, and I'm excited for the memories. I'm excited to change my PJs too and wear my PJs all night. I need to pick out which ones we want to wear. But now on my computer, I am working on a project, a home project, and that is our laundry room. I think I've mentioned before that I wanted to just add some more functional elements to it. So I want to create some kind of mood board for the laundry room. So let's get some inspiration. Let's create a little template of some elements that I want to put into it. And I think I want to, one big thing, the thing that would be the biggest improvement for the room would be adding a countertop over our washer and dryer. Right now I just use the washer and dryer as the countertop, which is fine, but it'd be great to have just a flat balanced countertop so that there's no cracks that stuff falls in, and it would just give me more surface area to work with. So I'll need to contact a contractor to work on that, and thankfully we have one that worked on our main bathroom upstairs, and he did such an amazing job. So I think I'm gonna reach out to him and try to get that in motion, but we're gonna have some relaxed, cozy time. But first, let's set out that slipper craft, and then we'll hang out on the couch for a bit.
While I'm gazing through my window tonight, I'm remembering the things I have done in my life.
Okay, here's our little craft station. I have the slippers, have some pom-poms, and then the real star, the patches. If I make one, I want to pick out the patches that I would choose. I love that pink smiley, and I love the rainbows. I feel like I would do a smiley and a rainbow, but the lightning's also really fun. And then I also have some pearls and a hot glue gun. These are actually iron-on, but I figured it'd probably be easier to just do the hot glue gun. Okay, here's what I put together for laundry room inspiration. So the one in the top left corner, this is kind of what I want as far as countertop goes over the laundry, the washer and dryer, if that makes sense. And then I'd love to have a open shelf on top, maybe even 2 open shelves. We'll have to measure that, but I love that simple look. And then this is mainly for the color. I love that color blue. So maybe we could paint in there, or add some kind of mural or wallpaper, something fun. And then these are just storage boxes that I probably want to order for that room. And then this Dutch door, I love this. This is definitely a more bigger scale dream for that room. It probably won't happen anytime soon, but I really love it. And I think it'd be really sweet for a laundry room and just add a little custom element. So that's more for down the road, but I think that's such a fun idea, and it's so beautiful. And then I have a little lint box that I want to order. I think this is going to be so handy to have. And I want to add some of these lights in there as well. And that's the laundry bin we already have. So still a work in progress, but we're getting there. Okay, I changed to my PJs, so that must mean that the party is happening soon. These I've had for years. I'm trying to remember where I first got them. I'll try to find them online, but they're really cute. Just satin set, and it says girl power on the pocket. Adorable for a girls' night. And then I have on these cute dolly slippers. Getting ready for bed and realized I never ended the vlog, but the party was so sweet. Sorry if it's loud. The vacuum is doing its thing. There it is. So apologies if you can hear that, but it was a really sweet night. Great girl time, and I'm so thankful for you and for spending the day with me. I really hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I cannot wait to see